My name is Noe, and I'm really excited to have this person on my show. Is someone I've played games with before. She's so much fun. Lex Stars, how are you, Lex?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Lex, joining
Thanks
us all
for
the way.
inviting me.
No, thank you for coming on. Lex, joining us again. Someone from Canada being on the podcast, which is fun.
Mm.
We were able to synchronize time zones, even though it's not big of a difference. But I was struggling to get this episode running.
Struggling
Uh
big time.
oh yeah. So Lux is a streamer, but can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, Lux, real quick?
Oh dear. Hi, I'm from Canada. I also stream on Twitch some random games like Maple Story, Project Winter, sometimes Among Us. I also have a YouTube channel, mostly doing ASMR stuff. But yeah, that's it.
so I should apologize. Content creator. I think everyone who does like um streaming and YouTube at that point, okay, you got two places where you put out stuff. You're a content creator. So my bad. I have a
No.
content creator. um s- so like streaming do how did you get started on streaming?
Honestly, I mean, I only got introduced to Twitch because of my friend who started streaming on Twitch last summer. So I knew
Mhm.
Twitch existed through that. But me streaming, like starting to stream wise, it was more or less to like find new friends who actually play the game I play.
Oh.
Because, it's more fun if you have more people to play same games as you, especially like Project Winter. You want your actual like group of friends of at least six to actually have the game started.
Mhm.
So I think that was why I started streaming more.
And then the YouTube, how did that start?
Um, that one, I mean, I originally started with bullet journaling, but
Oh.
I got rid of all the videos because I privatized all of them. Then I moved on to an ASMR channel because I really liked ASMR since I was in junior high,
Oh,
and I wanted
really?
to try putting content that I want to like share with other people. Because I don't know, a lot of people, if I say I like ASMR, they always like hate it because they're not really fond of the whole ASMR thing. But I feel like a lot of people think ASMR is such like um scratchy, like ear whispering stuff only, when there's like so much more to it. So I just wanted
Mhm.
to join the community to kind of share that's not the only thing that exists in the community, I guess.
Mhm. I'll be
Yeah.
honest, it's not my preferred content to watch,
Yeah, I mean, it's
but
not it's not favored by a lot of people.
but but those people who are into it, they love it. Like
They
they're
do.
all they're all about it.
Yeah, it's really specific. Some people really like the role playing aspect of ASMR. Some people like the crunching
Mhm.
sound, like people just purely eating and like munching on food.
Mhm.
So it's really hard to grasp on like what people like and try to introduce them to that community.
What does ASMR stand for?
Good question. I don't remember.
Oh
I
my
hate the acronym.
god. Um
Autonomous sensory meridian response. There you go.
I've never like I I thought you would know.
Nope. I mean, I know what it kind of means, but I don't really remember the each acronym stands for on top of my head.
Mhm. Oh, so you first started with the ASMR before YouTube, before you started with Twitch, right?
Uh, if you were to talk about the bullet journaling thing, yes, I started YouTube before
You
Twitch.
started YouTube before Twitch,
Yeah.
and then you started with your friend. What gave you the name LuxStars?
Um, It's gonna be really funny because you'll probably not expect where it came from. But because I made this name back in like junior high. There's a K-pop group named Shiny,
Oh yeah.
and they came out with a song called Lucifer. And I really like the song, so I was trying to figure out like how the name came by, and it was, I think it was from like a Latin name. It was like Lux plus some like something for I think it was supposed to be like a falling light or something, and I was like, I really like the word like Lux within that Lucifer because I was wanting to tie it back to shiny,
Hmm.
and then I like the star part, so I shoved Lux and Star together to make Lux Star. But all the time, if I go make a username, it's always taken. So I didn't want to put an S there, so I put a Z instead. That's why I came out with Lux Stars. But yeah, it came from Lucifer.
It came from the yeah, just you know what are you satanic? Do you believe satanic belief?
No, but yeah, that's how it came.
Have you ever watched the show Lucifer?
No, I didn't.
It's super popular. I've never watched it myself, but I know like people love that show.
I don't. If it's on Netflix, I would not watch.
I think it literally just got on Netflix. It
Oh,
literally just got
okay.
on Netflix. It's funny because your name Lux Stars, people immediately see the Lux part and they think of the champion from League of Legends.
Yeah, a lot of people did ask if I played League, and I say I used to, but I don't, and I don't know who Lux is.
Oh wow! I was literally about to ask, like, did you main Lux or what?
um, what? Oh, I remember because I only played Ash because it was one of the free champions that gave me during like the trial period, and that Jinx, I think, the pirate
Hmm.
looking
No.
shooting
Oh,
person.
that's Grand Gangplank. I'm
She has
totally
like
losing my.
braids, like double
Oh,
braids on.
Jinx.
I think that's her name, Jinx.
Yeah,
I could
Jinx.
be
That's
wrong.
Jinx. No, that's Jinx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I could see why so many people would ask about the whole Lux thing with
Mm.
League of. I thought when I first like met you on Twitter, I'm like, oh, she probably plays League. I know you
Mm.
were playing Maple Story, but
Yeah.
I was still like, I thought like, oh, she probably plays League, and you're like, nope.
Nope.
Do you remember who was the first person you watched on Twitch, or did you just jump on blindly?
Watched on Twitch, theoretically, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a Korean YouTuber.
Oh,
So
okay.
you probably wouldn't have heard her
Maybe
before.
someone that's listening does know who you're talking about. So just throw
Maybe.
it out there.
It's her name is Lee Seung In. She mostly just does like everyday YouTube or everyday like kind of vlog like stuff. Just
Hmm.
yeah, it's not just like a typical yeah, just typical everyday stuff that she
Like
uploads.
daily vlogs.
It's not really vlogs though, because she does like specific content for the channel, but she calls
Hmm.
herself like everyday YouTuber type of a thing. So
And then you jumped on after
and then
that.
I jumped on because of my friend kept
Mm,
he literally streamed like for 12 hours every single day for a whole month, but I was working
Jesus.
full time, so I didn't really watch the whole thing. But
Um, do you remember your first stream?
not very vividly, but kind of.
Was it weird? Well, I think mostly when it comes to girls, like, do your parents wonder what you do when you're like streaming?
My parents probably thinks that I'm just recording YouTube videos, but with webcam on and playing games at the same time. I don't even know. They don't really know the like Twitch website, I guess.
Hmm.
So everything they say it's just YouTube.
And when they came, oh, so they just think it's YouTube all the time. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
YouTube, but it's purple YouTube.
Exactly.
um, and so that on Twitch you mostly play Maple Story, which is literally just an timeless game. Everybody loves playing. I've played Maple Story. A
Yes, you
lot of
do.
my friends play Maple Story. So many people play Maple Story. and it's still going
Hmm.
strong
It
till this
is.
day.
I mean, in Korea, they went down pretty hard because of the whole lying aspect that they had going on with the whole
Wait,
gotcha stuff.
what?
Oh, because we have to use cubes to upgrade like the item stats and everything,
Hmm.
and then there's also like a flaming stone that you add on to the stat, like extra bonus stat.
Hmm.
But they say it's a randomized um, probability for you to get a specific stat, but then someone try to figure out the probability of getting like specific stats, and then they realize that it's literally 0.1% or literally
Oh
none
wow.
chance to actually roll that stat. So they were slowly rising that concern of it being a lie and stuff, and the Nexon finally
Damn.
accepted that, yeah, that's actually true. So they were like switching and everything, had a whole conference going on.
Oh wow.
So yeah, a lot of people
Though
kind of fell out that time, but
it's it's funny how people think that it's that kind of stuff is like not important for people, but then like the people
hmm,
that are invested into the game, they're like, no, no,
yeah,
this
like
is this.
it's everything.
When did you get started on Maple?
Like originally, like the very first time I played was when the pirate class came out through within the
Ooh,
Cygnus Knight.
I love the
So
pirate class.
so that was like the very old time it came out. And when
Yeah,
I
we're showing our
um
age.
you're right. And then I got back when I think Evan was a new class with Kana. Then I gave up on the game after the Attack on Titan event happened. And then I got back again last last summer, like 2020 summer or 2019. No, 2020 summer, I think. 19
Hmm.
summer. 20 summer? 20 summer, gave up and went back in November when I started streaming again. Oh, not again, started streaming.
It's been an on and off love and hate relationship.
Yeah, that's why I haven't streamed Maple Story in so long again until like not too long ago.
You like get do you get burned out and then like just
Um,
jump back in?
I mean, like especially events are all grinding events.
Hmm.
It's like kill like this one is like kill 10k mobs within a week or whatever
Oh God.
and stuff, and it's like constantly like kill at least 1,000 mobs or kill at least blah 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 mobs to actually win points, coin cap, and you only have not even a week break before another event of the same stuff comes up, and it's constant grinding to level up.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, that's how they get us.
And then another game that you mentioned you played a lot was like a lot recently. You started picking up, and your crew started playing a lot of what you call it,
Project
Project
Winter.
Winter. Yeah,
Hmm.
the
I mean,
drama.
I honestly didn't even know that game existed until like one of my mod's friend mentioned about it because we were really into Among Us, but we didn't have enough people for Among Us.
Hmm.
And Project Winter is obviously like kind of a similar game in a way, but you definitely don't need a full group of 10 people to actually have a full
Hmm.
lobby and stuff. And yeah, I guess it was more interactive and you have more things to do, and you have to actually use your brain to figure out who's the imposter and whatnot, because it's really hard to just kill someone with a click of a button and then run away through a vent or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty fun.
What's the mechanics of it? Like how does I have not played yet.
So it's kind of similar aspect to Among Us. So there is either a or two imposters depending on how many people is in the lobby, and the other characters, like the innocent characters, actually has a specific role.
Hmm.
So like the imposters, obviously their task is to kill everyone or as much as they can, or try to not make anyone escape. And they can also open trader boxes to grab items that hopefully is more helpful for them, but you have to collect trader points
Interesting.
to buy those stuff because it just had a recent update. Um, and Innocence obviously would have to finish the two tasks before they can call for an escape vehicle to allow everyone to escape together.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, who do you mostly play with? Like community or other streamers?
Um, Besides Storm, no one else streams. So just literally my friends.
um, and that one's the dynamics of it. It works a little different because it's less people you mentioned, right?
What do you mean less people I've mentioned?
Like compared to 10.
Oh, I mean it's not big of a difference, but the max people you can have on the game is 8 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So you have to have at least 5 people to have a game started.
Hmm. Seems for us like that are not too popular. Like it's like Among Us for like I only have 4 friends.
You can
Oh,
always yell and grab people.
I could just like go adding everyone in all the discords I have.
Tag everyone among us in you.
Yeah. So when it comes to you and your streaming, how would you describe like your community, like the people who follow you and like play
Um,
with you?
I mean, because I only usually get an active chat during Maple Story times. I feel like mostly it's just like people trying to help me out of what I'm struggling with. Because when I was getting back into the game, I have no idea what I was doing, and I'm only like leveling up and playing for the aesthetics of the game more than actual like I want to be like max level of whatever this game allows me to go to type of a thing.
Hmm.
So like even if I was high level, I didn't have the right stats and the right equipment
Mm,
to like be consistent with like my level and what power I should be having theoretically.
yeah.
So yeah, it was more like do this, do that. They'll help you so much more, and you'll be more stronger. And just like more or less babying me to like get to the right place.
Do you have like a really do you have like a strong policy against like backseat gaming?
No, no, I
No.
don't think I do. Unless they're being like really mean about it, then I'll just be like, what the heck's going on?
Like you need to calm down.
Yeah, it's just like, hey. I mean, I guess I had one person who kept asking me to marry my friend on Maple Story, which I told them multiple times to stop saying that. They got timed out for like a few seconds, but like besides that, no, everyone's been. I feel like the community itself is not like rude or anything. They're definitely more
Hmm.
like, oh, if you need like carries, I'll definitely help you like get on this character because they have 5 other characters that they can also help me on through those
Oh damn.
bosses.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't really have that big of a problem before.
I'm surprised you have not played Genshin because Genshin
Um,
seems like a more Genshin is basically the Chinese version of Maple Story. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's a strong opinion, but it is.
oh yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
It's a bit of the same dynamics.
Yeah, I mean, I played Genshin before, but Maple Story is not like um it's not really heavily based on the character itself. It's just like how strong your stats are. But I feel
Hmm.
like in Genshin it's really character dependent and how you rotate your characters based on your elements cuz the
Hmm.
elemental whatever the combination that you guys have
Yeah.
like that and yeah, like
What are
just those stuff just didn't
yeah?
work with me, I think.
What are you like maining right now in Maple though? Like right now, what are you grinding?
Grinding wise or like my main.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, your main. What's actually your main?
My main is an Adele.
Mm,
I think I just made her 232 or 233.
Jesus. I've never even broken triple digits in any of what I have. The small group of characters I have.
There's just a Terra burning event right now, so you could do it soon.
Content and ideas right there, like just grinding out stuff. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it
It's
is.
fun. It's fun also because for you it seems so fun that it's just chatting with Maple Story in the background.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Like one of the complaints that Maple Story got was I would grind for Maple Story, but the fun I would get is
Oh,
oh,
oh, sorry. No, never mind.
okay. Because a lot of people would just grind, but have Netflix or some YouTube videos on while playing the game, so they're not getting the fun out of the game. They're actually getting the fun through through Netflix or YouTube. So they're like, "Where's the fun in anything else?" So basically, instead of me watching Netflix or YouTube, I would go to chat and talk.
Are you gonna be like I've seen some streamers outside the US where there's lax copyright laws. They have like Netflix legit playing on like the right hand corner and they're like playing like Maple Story or something that's like not that's just grindy but not super like you can't really be focused. They could just like nonchalantly be playing it.
Oh. I mean, I'm always scared of the copyright laws, so I didn't think of streaming Netflix at all, but
I've seen some
mm.
like I go exploring sometimes on Twitch and I've seen like in Russian streamers they're like straight up watching Netflix
Oh.
on stream and have some dumb game on the right like and it's and that's what they're under. They're like, "Oh, I'm playing this game." Netflix just happens to be
To
on the
be
top.
on, because like Twitch constantly gives us emails about even music, right?
Mhm.
Even yeah, and I was like scared to play K-pop songs once in a while, but I still do it anyways. But Netflix is a whole nother story because I feel like that's more of a bigger company to get sued on.
Dude, for reals. Okay, Lux. Let's get to the random question part of the interview. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Have you ever had anything stolen from you? And if so, what was it?
Stolen from me? I don't think I've had anything stolen from me before. No.
Have you ever had your account hacked though? On like a Maple. I know that's a
Um,
big problem.
I had my personal Twitter account got hacked once by some random like Indian person who like spammed and followed so many people, so I deleted
Oh
everything,
God.
changed my password, unfollowed everyone. But no, that was the only one that I've actively seen someone actually post something on my account after being hacked.
They were using all your followers to like get
I don't
um
even have a lot of followers on that account. Like I don't know why you came to me out of all places. But
they thought it was enough to get
probably.
it. um, what is something you hope to do before you die?
Hopefully release a cosmetics that I have formulated.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm
how'd
a
you?
chemistry major and I really like cosmetic stuff. So I was wanting to make like perfumes or some kind of cosmetics that I formulated or at least contributed before it's released to the world for people to use.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, but it's hard to find a job in Canada with that. So wrong place to stay at.
Wrong place to be. Would you be open to moving? If like let's say the
Um,
opportunity depends on the country, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I don't think my parents wants me to go to US. Plus, I don't think I could live in the US.
No, just stay in
So
Canada.
yeah, I mean, like the most I would maybe go is Toronto or Vancouver, but like cost of living there is way more expensive than where I live in like Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there goes my camera.
You're back. You're back.
There we go.
Um,
But yeah, Korea is probably the next bet.
you're Korean, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. And so that would be. There is a lot of like, oh my god, the beauty industry over there is. It's like a mecca for that. Like, there's so much stuff, so many products, and
Yeah. I mean,
It's
Korean
crazy.
beauty products are pretty well known too.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely won't hurt for me to hopefully try out there. If not, I'm going to the pharmaceutical world. So
I like how, it's funny because a lot of people would think you're trying to become like a doctor or a pharmacist when studying chemistry. You're like, no,
yeah.
perfume.
I'm already. I mean, I work at a pharmacy right now.
Hmm.
So how my pharmacists work with other patients. Oh, I don't think I could be a pharmacist.
Oof. Oof. Do you have like any particular brands that you're like, oh, I wish I would work for them?
I mean everything at this rate with COVID happening and me being jobless, anywhere works.
Oh my god.
I'm not picky. Who said I'm
Uh
picky?
do you have like any brands like that you use on yourself that you highly recommend?
Like
Like
s-
skincare routine or anything like that?
skincare routine. I really like Kiehl's, but that's like an American brand.
Mm.
Um, uh, I like eyeshadow wise, I like Etude House, Peri Para for like lip makeup, but yeah, I don't really explore too much outside, I guess, of what I like. But yeah,
What is one thing you wish you could spend money on regardless
what I
of
could spend
income?
money
Like
on
wish you could just like drop money on, like I wish I had all this money, I would just drop it on this.
right now, a car. I really want a car.
Do you know how to drive?
Yeah, I got my license like 6, 7 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because a lot of people are like, I want a car, but I don't know how to drive. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew how to drive. Because in Alberta, you can drive when you're 16.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Do you have an alter ego?
I don't know about that.
Okay, if you had an alter ego, what would you name it though? Like, let's say like
I don't know. I mean, theoretically, won't like myself on like Twitch or YouTube be a different ego than my real life?
that. Oh, okay. That opens a different question. Do you act how you act on Twitter, on Twitch and YouTube? Is that the same how you act IRL?
ASMR wise, no. I have to be quiet on that, have to be calm on that. So, no, like that aspect is definitely like totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Um I mean Twitch wise, no. I feel like I'm myself, but at the same time like you don't really express or like talk about your like personal like beliefs that much, just literally focusing on like game and how to get better and like how to enjoy that content more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like hard to like really express your thoughts and like what your beliefs are as a person that to link to a game,
Yeah.
in my
I do
opinion.
like, but like with you, with the just chatting over Maple, I guess you get exposed sometimes to that just conversations have nothing to do with gaming.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we would randomly talk about like movies and like what people eat or something and just go on with that topic. But yeah.
um, uh, what is something that's vintage that you love?
That I personally owe or just in
No,
general?
that you just like I like this one, but old version of this.
Old version of this. Oh, record player, I
Oh,
think.
really? Vinyls and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't personally own one, or like, I mean, I have a vinyl, but I don't have a record player itself and stuff. But
Oh
like,
no.
I've been watching and like being exposed to more people who actually owns one and like collects them and like reviews them on YouTube and stuff. So, kind of want to get into that, but at the same time, I don't want to because I don't have room in my house to start collecting more things.
like for the people that are gonna watch the video version of this, you have all these decorations behind you. So is that
Yeah,
like just an example of the rest of your room as well?
basically, like it's all K-pop related. Literally, this whole shelf, minus the
Mm, the
beams.
peas.
Yeah, the peas I have.
So you
Yeah.
don't have enough space for a record player.
Nope, definitely not. I mean, hoping if I hopefully move out, I kind of want to get one eventually.
Hmm.
But that's a later future problem, not my problem right now.
That one record that you have, who's it by?
It's literally by BTS. Right here.
Oh my god.
It's a dynamite album. It's really tiny.
Oh no. But it, of course, I see
Yep.
all the BT21 plushies and all that.
Yep. Those are all BTS related.
Okay, here we go. If if you could live 1 week with an uncivilized tribe to learn their ways, what would you want to learn?
Uncivilized tribe and learn their ways.
Yeah, like let's say okay, let's say a skill that you would want to learn from like an uncivilized tribe.
Like, very uncivilized. I don't know. What?
Like fishing, berry picking, like what's something that you're like, oh, I think like learning that would be pretty useful.
I was gonna say language, but if they're uncivilized, who's else is gonna speak their language? Um, I don't know, maybe even cooking. They must have a specific way of like cooking stuff and
That
have
is
a
true.
really different taste than other countries might not have.
Hmm.
And you can like maybe I can maybe bring it over and I don't know cook it for myself more than actually launch a restaurant, but it'll be cool to know how other people like how other places cook with like different spices and stuff.
Do you know how to cook,
I
Lex?
think I do. I cooked like I cooked spaghetti today.
Did you throw it against the wall to make sure that it was ready?
No, I got yelled at once when I did that as a kid.
Oh,
So
but that's the
never
right way to
again.
check.
It is. It sticks really well on the wall when it gets cooked.
Have you ever been fired from somewhere?
No. Surprisingly, no. I got called back to work a few times, but not fired. Not yet.
Not reached that point.
No, not yet.
Would you be? Are you the type that when if you were to ever quit a job, you would be like, haha, like screw you, or you would be like, okay, bye.
Um, last job maybe.
Oh wow! Wait, what happened there?
I mean, it was a laboratory job.
Hmm.
They, I mean, it wasn't as bad, but he would constantly like pile us with work and even projects and to do presentations that's not related to my project. So I don't know what the heck he wants, or I don't even know
Mm-hmm.
what to write about because I don't know about that project. And then we would get yelled at daily for not doing our stuff right and stuff. So that time, if I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave in a week, I would just leave. But yeah,
Just walk away and never come back.
exactly. Just nope. I'm mic drop gone.
um, who do you go for when you seek advice?
I feel like it depends on the advice. If it's more like job related, I feel I would just go to my parents and see if they might like they think they know what they're doing to like help me out. I mean, if it's more like my age group type of an advice, I would just go to my friends and be like, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, you want to help me with my emotions and just listen to me.
Do you want to help me with my feelings?
Yeah, it's like I'm stressed, who wants to hear it? Let me drop my personal tea.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, on the other side, what is something you're really proud of?
what am I proud of,
Yeah.
like as myself or like what I've done?
I guess anything like you own or anything you've done.
Um, maybe I am proud of myself for being really realistic.
Interesting.
I feel like I mean, like it's a bad aspect, like bad thing about me is I can't sugarcoat things to
Mm.
make people feel better. I literally give them more or less an advice and like a realistic type of an answer
Mm-hmm.
for them to like hopefully follow as an advice because everyone eventually comes back at saying, "Why did I not listen to you?"
Oh, that's the type of friends you need, though. You need friends like you that are like just gonna not just tell you these like sugar coated lies and be like, "Oh, be fine." Like, no, you messed up. You messed up.
Yeah,
You
I'm
really.
literally the one who's straightforward, just throws a ball, not a curveball or anything, just straight at their face. Like, yeah, you need to really like straighten up and work out things. But yeah, but that also makes me like it's also kind of bad because I intimidate them when they don't need that type of like pressure, I guess, in a way.
Hmm.
So they kind of avoid me at that period. But oh, what can I do? They come back to me anyways in the end saying, "Yep, you're right."
You're gonna be a tiger, my Mark. You're gonna be.
Yeah, I probably am. I'm kind of getting feels bad for my kid already, who's not even existent.
Oh my god! And what is something that you own that you're like proud of?
I don't, I don't. Do I even have anything that I'm proud of owning? I don't know. Maybe my iPad, because I actually bought that whole thing in like one go after saving up so much money.
That's cool.
iPad
Um.
Pro.
Oh no, I'm actually looking forward to buying one. I have not pulled the trigger yet, though. I'm
Oh, I mean, they
too
have a
scared.
new iPad out.
I'm still scared.
Why?
When it comes to big ticket items, I'm always like scared of pulling triggers.
I mean, I originally bought it for school, but now that I don't have school, I don't open it
Oh
as much. So
wow.
now I'm just like, I need to make more excuses.
Well, that's a good segue into this one. What is something that you were passionate about, but now you have lost complete interest?
What I was passionate about, but lost complete interest. Hmm, that's a good question. What I lose passion about? Um, maybe dancing.
Oh,
I
really?
yeah. I mean, I still am into dancing, but I feel like I'm not as into it anymore because I used to memorize all the K-pop dances,
Mm-hmm.
but like based literally almost like every single idols from like at least like the intro to the chorus part.
Damn.
But now I could maybe barely memorize the chorus now.
What's one that you know by heart? Like if I asked you like get up and dance and you would know that choreo like from beginning to end like the back of your hand.
Girl group wise, twice Likey, I think, or TT.
Hmm. I know
Boy
that one
group,
too.
boy group wise, like Mic Drop, BTS, uh, Dynamite maybe.
Dynamite, man. You know those like back to back. Funny enough, I know TT like the back of my hand too. I know. I'll join you. I'll join. We'll just dance that one together.
Dance with us.
I'm dying though. Not up for debate. Who are your favorite groups? I'm pretty sure people are gonna wonder that. Who are your favorite groups? Like boy group,
Um,
girl group.
boy group wise, I love BTS and Tomorrow by Together, TXT.
Hmm.
Um, girl group wise, like A Pink is probably like one of the OG groups with like Girls' Generation. Newer groups, who do I like? I used to like Eyes One, but they disbanded, so I can't say much anymore.
Sad.
G Friend also disbanded, so I can't say
Don't
that either.
remind me, bro. Don't remind me. Oh my, that one hurted it.
Maybe aespa, but I don't know. They only have two songs, so I can't really fangirl that much.
What's your feeling on the whole AI thing going into K-pop, like with
Oh,
Espo?
honestly, I don't. Like KDA, I feel like was totally fine because it was
Hmm.
originally supposed to be like a game character
Yeah.
AI going in, but they're making an AI of the real life members into a K-pop group. I don't know how I feel. I still don't know. They don't even look that pretty.
I was surprised by how low. I felt that they were kind of a little bit. Sorry, SM, but I feel like they were a little bit low quality.
Yeah, I mean, because everyone ends up comparing it to KDA, and they're
Hmm.
really heavily like appearance focused in comparison to AI
Hmm.
or I is I think what they call it. But yeah, I feel like they could have done like way better job in decorating that. But at the same time, I know that's like a lot more money than you need to give to computer graphics and things.
Yeah, and I guess people would say it's unfair to compare a gaming company that solely does design versus a
Mm,
music label that's like, oh, let's put this together. Look,
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna throw this out there: KDA Espa crossover or like collab.
Mm. I mean, KD is kind of hard because they always change the vocal list.
Oh, they would just have them side by side. I think like just like whenever Worlds is in Korea, which I think it's like maybe 2 years from now, they
Ooh,
they and Espa is probably gonna be up there. Like they'll be like probably up in the charts. Just
dancing with.
I'm your congratulations, $1 million, right? Like millions of dollars right there.
They would get a lot more attention though, like Espa, if they collabed with KDA.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That would look cool though, actually.
I wonder what's gonna be the first boy group to do that, to jump into the.
Good question. I mean, if Espa works out, maybe Espa will do the exact same thing for Boy Group.
Probably. What's something that you appreciate a lot, but a lot of people don't?
What? Appreciate a lot, but a lot of people don't.
Hmm.
I don't. I don't know. What is yours?
Um, I think like when it comes to movies, I'm really into like movie wise, I'm super into the cinematics, like how
Mm,
like transitions and like prologues and all that. So something like that. Like people usually don't care about that kind of stuff when it comes to movies. They care more about the story, the characters, the
mm,
scenery, and the setting. But I care a lot about like cinematics. I really appreciate that.
mm. Then I would probably go for the song lyrics.
Song lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people these days actually look into song lyrics more, or maybe
Hmm.
it's because I'm in the BTS fandom that they explore into that a bit more. But like, I feel like there's a lot of like hidden themes, meanings, and like story that connects from like one song from like a previous song that they released like years back.
Oh,
So it
okay.
kind of links everywhere, and then their message is like love yourself because a lot of like I feel like
Go
nowadays
ahead.
depression goes up a lot, or there's a lot of
Hmm.
people who suffering with depression. And I mean, probably previous years, probably the same amount of people actually had depression, but they didn't really diagnose as depression and stuff. But because it's more of like awareness now,
Hmm.
I feel like it's like if you learn the song lyrics more, you kind of have the chance to understand and start learning how you can like love yourself and stuff like that, and how you're not the only one who's going through this like hardship. So all of us together could like overcome it type of a story.
That's a cute theme.
Yeah.
Looking from the outside in, you don't really see that. I guess like armies would be the ones that know. They
Yeah, I
are
mean,
able to
because
connect them.
especially it's Korean, right?
Hmm.
Like, because I'm Korean, I would understand it as soon as it comes out, but like, you probably won't know what the story, like the song means until you
No.
actually read a translation or something like that. So what other people would just think is more like, oh, I understand the beat, the mood of the song, then it must be a happy song type of a thing until they dive into the lyrics. But if you actually look at the lyrics, like it could be really sad type of a lyric, but in a happy tune. Like you just never know type of a deal.
Yeah, butter's actually sad, guys. Butter's not happy.
Yeah, smooth like butter.
Smooth like
Criminal.
butter. Smooth like butter is like my tears going down my cheeks. Smooth like butter. That's what's going on in that song.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just such a touchy song. Oh my gosh.
But I was saying, like, not only just a translation, but probably an explanation too, because I think
Mm.
a lot of context gets lost even just translating.
Yeah, some people could translate it really weirdly.
Maybe like Google
Trans
Translate the lyrics.
like
That's not gonna cut it.
oh please no. Don't translate.
What's a reoccurring theme in your life? Just something that keeps happening to you. You're like,
Reoccurring
this always
theme?
happens to me. Like this always happens to me.
What always happens to me? Huh. What always happens to me? Um just to make it sound stupid, I have no money in my bank every time. Because I'm always spending on merch, but what is that? I don't know. I don't really feel like I have anything like that. I think I am also a type of a person who like gets really fired up from what happens and I kind of forget about it in like
Oh
a few
wow.
days. So I don't remember.
So like if I were to piss you off, you would probably forgive me like in 2 days.
Probably, but I'll still like go back to it and make fun of for doing that. I would always go back to it.
um, what is the coolest nickname you ever heard? Like,
Coolest nickname?
or have you ever had a cool nickname?
No, I don't think I had a cool nickname. No, I never did actually.
What is someone that you know that had a cool nickname? You're like, that's a cool nickname.
I don't honestly. I don't feel like we have like my friends never really gave nicknames,
Mm.
so I honestly don't know anyone who even had a nickname.
Like, do your friends call you Lux, or do they call you by your name?
Um, my friends I've met in real life calls me by my real name.
Okay.
I mean, I know they still they. I mean, if you watch my streams, sometimes they would definitely dox me, which I don't really care anymore. But like, um, it's not a cool nickname, but like, I would get bullied for my name, and that bullied name would be a nickname.
Oh.
Yeah, like my real name is Suji,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of people would call me Sushi by the name because it sounds so similar. But like that kept going on since I was like elementary to high school.
Oh wow.
So
Oh,
it's not
damn.
like the most fondest thing, but I guess I kind of grew up from it.
Do you like sushi?
I do. Like I love the food, like don't get me wrong. But like the amount of times people just like laughs about it.
What's your
What's the
favorite
name?
sushi roll?
Sushi roll. I don't know if you guys have it, but there's a roll called like dragon roll.
I think I've seen it, but I need to go to like a very like sushi professional place, which I've only gone to like a couple. And
um,
I've seen it on the menu, a dragon roll, and I was like, "That looks cool, dragon roll." But I don't order. I end up going with something basic.
oh, like California or dynamite roll.
Hey, leave me alone. So a
But yeah.
dragon roll.
I mean, dragon roll is just like salmon. I think avocado with like a cucumber or something, and have like salmon on top, and they just kind of make it look into a dragon.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
nothing too special.
Is there a big crossover between your IRL friends and your online friends?
Not really. I mean, I literally dragged all my real life friends on into games, so and vice versa. They would drag me into other games that they played, and I'll just hop over and play together. And if I don't like it, I don't like it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But most of y'all like just play together. I've seen like you do a lot of games with most
All
of
my
your friends.
Project Winter friends, minus Storm, is apparently for all from my city.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And minus my mod, like Helen, I've never seen any of them. Or I mean, I saw Evil Genius John
Mhm. Yeah.
once in my life, but like rest of the people, I've never seen them. But they live in the same city, so
That's crazy how like you could be friends online friends with someone that you've never even seen their face in your
right. I honestly made more friends during COVID than I've ever
life.
had. I feel like it's the weirdest thing in the world.
Like Storm, I've never seen Storm's face, but I would say we're online friends, even though she
Mm.
bullies me, and I bully her back. uh, but yeah, it's crazy. I actually made a lot of friends online this past year. Like people just want to play games with other people, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah, Twitch definitely opened up more. Because if it wasn't for Twitch, I would have met all my Project Winter friends either. Yeah, because they all joined because of the Among Us that we were having through streaming. So yeah, if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't have met you either. Because we met through Jai.
hmm
So yeah, Twitch really brings us a lot of people and friends together.
Twitch brings us together, but also causes molding moments like trolls and DMCA problems.
Yep. Like
Getting sued by record companies.
like I only have few hundred people, like 100 and I don't know, odd some numbers. Like let me
Mm.
just play some music.
And then this big record label like, this is illegal.
Yeah, strike one.
Strike one. There you go. You're
Like
sued of
whoa.
him. Have you ever had a wardrobe malfunction?
Ultra. Um, kind of, but it's not really severe.
What happened?
Um, like I guess it was like an old pants of mine that like kind of got worn out, so I started tearing. But I was also like I created this K-pop dance group in my university, so I was teaching a K-pop dance.
Nice,
But in the
nice.
middle of that it kind of like ripped, but it wasn't like
Oh.
it was just like inner thigh area, but like it was okay. No
You
one
could say
knew.
it was part of the outfit.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
part of the outfit, gangster like ripped jeans outfit, right?
what dance was it that you were teaching?
Girls' Generation G. It wasn't even like a gangster type of a song.
What's funny is I wouldn't really think that's even like a crazy choreo where you're like jumping around. Like,
No,
it's G's pretty like subtle, like just up
yeah.
like So what were you doing? You were like, "Wah, G."
No, I think it was like already ripping, but it just like finished ripping.
uh what is the biggest lie you once believed was the truth?
One of the most biggest lies I once thought was true. Um,
And then your world was shattered into pieces.
I don't, I don't think I really had one. But if I really had to pick, I don't know, maybe Santa. But I didn't really
Sin.
believe much in Santa.
uh
Yes.
so like did your parents do the whole thing like go to sleep early and then they wouldn't and then you would have
Mm,
to wake up?
because my birthday is like right after Christmas, like
Mhm.
26th. My birthday present and my Christmas presents always combined versus like other kids. Like I would know they would have Christmas present
Uh,
and birthday present separately.
mhm.
And as a kid, I wanted two presents. So I said I believed in Santa. Then my parents are like, "You're already old enough. There's no Santa." I was, that's okay.
Well.
Darn it. There goes my presents.
um what do you hate the most about the internet?
A lot of things.
I know this is gonna be a laundry list.
I think the main one would be like one person would say something that's false but makes it sound like it actually happened, and then everyone jumps on being like, "Oh, I did remember this happened. I remember that happening." Or it'd be like, "Oh, I was also there and saw it happening." And then it grows and grows, and then you realize that it's all a fake and it was all a show and they all made it up. Like, I really hate people jumping on the bandwagon and making the whole thing like blow up when it was never the truth, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, and this will be the last one, which I think is a good question to end on. What is something people should know about you? What is one thing you hope people that you should know this about me?
You should know this about me. Huh.
Okay. Let's break it down. So like someone who's just meeting you, and you could it's instead of making that awkward, but like you could tell them like, hey, you should know this about me before you are my friend or whatever.
Mm, I mean, I guess it could also link to that previous question that you've asked, like what was I proud about myself? The
Hmm.
whole like I'm really realistic and I could be really straightforward with a lot of things. So if I
So it's
hurt
more of
your
a fair
feelings,
warning.
yeah, fair warning. I could hurt your feelings with what I say, but like one, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Two, I just can't throw a curveball to like ease into the story. But I swear to God, I'm a pretty good friend, and you can trust me with your stuff. But if you need more of like more or less like a serious type of answer or an advice, like I would definitely be there for you type of a deal.
Okay, and then let's go for the more. What is something that if your friends don't remember this, this will like annoy you? Like you should know this about me.
Uh, you should know about me. I I don't know. I have so many friends who's really forgetful that I had to constantly remind them. So like, I don't really think I have that big of a deal or a problem of them forgetting and stuff. Um, I don't know. What can I think of? Um, I
Well,
don't I don't know.
well, if they forget, it won't be that bad because you can't remember. They can't
Yeah,
really do.
exactly. I can't even remember myself. Um, yeah, I don't think I really have one.
Well, that's fine. I think the whole straightforward is a good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, what else can I do?
Lux, what are the hopes that you have? Any future projects and stuff with your stream and your YouTube channel? Maybe other projects that you have.
I mean, for Twitch wise, I still need to host my Stop the API, the Asian Pacific hate fundraiser that I was trying to do, but I couldn't do it because I
Oh.
would constantly be called into work the last minute. So I still need to figure out a time and day for that one for project wise. Um, YouTube wise, to upload more content, hopefully get more subscribers up and stuff. But yeah, nothing too
And
big.
any other projects that you like hope to do?
Mm, I mean, I'm not a type of a person who actually plans out 10 years of my life down the
That's
road.
another thing to know about Lux before you meet
Yeah, I'm literally more or less not even a week or two
her.
ahead planner. So
Future Luck can take care of that.
yeah, it's a future me problem, not mine problem.
All right, Lux. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting.
where can people follow you and find you?
They can definitely find me on Twitch as LuxStars. On
Starts with a
YouTube,
Z.
it's actually not even LuxStars. It's Cherry Fulls. CherryFullS on YouTube. But
For
yeah,
ASMR content.
for ASMR content.
Any other thing you want to shout out?
Not really, cause I don't work on. I don't use my Instagram or Twitter.
Wow. Okay.
I should, but I just don't know what to post.
After the hacking, it's not the same. It's not the
No, it's
same.
not the
After
same anymore. It's all linked on my profile, so
cool,
just find
cool.
me
What?
around.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Lux.
Well, thank you for entertaining me for an hour.
Oh my god, I think okay. Well, thank you, the listener, as well, for tuning in for this episode of the show. And just a reminder, this episode, as well as all the other past episodes of the show, are all available on all major streaming platforms as like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music, as well as a video version of this episode will be uploaded on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube, as you also know, also on Twitch, on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you once again for listening. Thank you, Lux. My name is Noe, and this has been Lux Stars Way. Thank you.